Okay. I'm not even gonna bother with Discord notifications anymore, self promo, because nobody comes into my streams from the notifications, so I'm not even gonna bother anymore. I mean, I do Skizzles and Haley's and sometimes Gabe's, and Skizzle and Haley would be the only people that show up. I'm not even gonna bother with it anymore. I'm only gonna be live for a short time because we have 0 cat litter, and we have to go get some as soon as my mom gets off work.
It means some of the inmates are armed with rocket launchers.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm on it. You guys go back to your cells and behave. We can forget this ever happened.
God damn it.
Nice. I still see a few more out in the yard.
Who thought it was a good idea to bring rockets into a prison?
Come in. This is Sergeant Hansen. Anyone on this channel?
This is Captain Watanabe. Where are you?
Electrical access. Stop near cell block D. Trying to restore power. That you in the chopper?
Affirmative. What happened here?
The power went out, then all hell broke loose.
Hold tight. We'll get you as soon as we can.
Hopefully I don't have to do the first wave again.
Damn it. They got into the armory.
Is that bad? That sounds bad.
It means some of the inmates are armed with rocket launchers.
Yeah, that's bad. I'm on it. thought it was a good idea to bring rockets into a prison?
Come in. This is Sergeant Hansen. Anyone on this channel?
This is Captain Watanabe. Where are you?
Electrical access. Top near cell block D. Trying to restore power. That you in the chopper?
Affirmative. What happened here?
No idea. The power went out, then all hell broke loose.
Hold tight. We'll get to you as soon as we can.
On my way. Someone's trapped behind that door. They're coming!
Where is everybody? They're attacking my car!
Help the warden! I'll keep working on getting the power restored! Right, I'm on it! Hey! Warden! Come on out! I've been looking forward to this! Gotta take them all out.
Could this get any worse?
It can always get worse.
Attention staff! Any block is compromised! Get out of there, guys!
Good work. Just a few left.
Bullshit.
Could this get any worse?
It can always get worse.
Attention staff! Any block is compromised! Get out of there, guys!
Hey, Android. How's it going? It was a very long night for me. It was a very long night for me. I think I got like maybe 3 hours of sleep. Um, we got bats in our attic, right? And we called a company to come out and get rid of them. They came out a couple of weeks back, and they went around the house, the outside of the house, and they sealed up where where the roof meets the brick of the house, right? So there's the wooden roof, and the bricks go up like this. So there's that little tiny gap all the way around that the bats were able to get in. Well, there's one side, specifically one spot over here on the side of the house that they were able to get in. And well, bats are federally protected, so they can't just go in and kick them out. They have to do it only at a certain time during the year, and that is right now. The first couple of weeks of August is when they're legally allowed to do the eviction, the eviction, of them. So the guy came out and he put up basically what is a one-way door. It allows the bats to leave the house, but then they cannot come back in. And it's attached to the side of the house up near where the bats were coming in and out. Well, that freaked them out. They they couldn't figure it out at first. They eventually did figure out how to use it and were getting out, and they were not able to return. I actually took one of my cameras and I set it up outside, but unfortunately the camera was kind of ineffective because we had a lightning storm last night. So all that lightning was just lighting up, the sky, and I have the camera pointed up towards the fucking sky, so the video was really bad until it started getting light outside about 5:15, 5:30, and that's when I could see the bats were trying to come back and they were unable to. But anyway, I forget what time it was. I'd say it was around 1 o'clock or so. I'm sitting in the living room and I hear squeaking, and my cat's going absolutely batshit batshit crazy in the kitchen, in the dining room. And we had a bat in the house a couple of months back when the guys first came and did, the seal up job. So I knew immediately we had another bat inside the house, inside our main floor, our living space. So I ran into the kitchen, and sure enough, 4 out of 5 of my cats had a bat pinned down on my kitchen floor. So I ran by my mom's door and was like, "Hey," I know she freaks out about shit like this. I was like, "Hey, if you got a towel or something, lay it down underneath your door, and don't come out until I let you know that it's okay." Because we had a mouse or two in the house before, and that's what she always does. She shoves a towel underneath her door, and she's like, "I ain't fucking coming out until shit's gone." I don't blame her, but I got to man up and take care of the shit, right? So I ran outside and went into the backyard and grabbed our pool skimmer and came back in the front door and laid the pool net down on the bat and I was like, "All right, you can come out now. Come out and grab the cats." The It was Phineas, Jack, Milo, and Pixie. Stella was actually sleeping in the bedroom with Vladimir at the time, so she was the only one that had absolutely no contact with the bat. But I said, "Okay, come out, get the cats, and then open up the patio door in the dining room so I can get this fucking bat out of the house." And she took the cats one by one, locked them in her room, and then I put a flat tray underneath the net, and kind of sandwiched the fucking bat in between the net and this little serving tray. Carried it out the backyard and let it go. But I was like, where the fuck did it come from? I know it came from the attic. How did it get into our living space? So I started looking around, and I looked around the last time we had a bat in the house, and I was like, how? We thought, well, maybe it's our attic fan. We don't use the attic fan anymore. It's disconnected, but it's still up there, and the louvers are still there. But after that last bat, I got a cover for the attic fan, so it's sealed up. I looked at the cover. I was like, no, if one managed to squeeze by, it would be hanging down. So I was like, no, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. So I mean, we looked around everywhere. Well, I maybe it flew in as we were walking in and out the fucking door or something. I don't know. It was like I'm just gonna be, you know, up all night, and I'll be listening and paying attention. And about a half an hour later, I heard more noises in the kitchen. So I go in there, and all the cats are sitting by the basement door, and they're just staring at the door, and they're going like this. And I go up to the door myself, and it's a glass, it's a wood door, but it's got a giant glass pane. And sure enough, a fucking bat started flying into the glass. Somehow they're going from the attic through the wall down into our basement, and then they're flying up the basement stairs and going underneath the crack under the door into the living space. So I was like, oh fuck. So went downstairs, closed the basement door, locked it, shoved a towel underneath the door from the basement side. Because if I shoved it underneath the door in the kitchen, the cats would just paw at it until they pull it out of the way. But if I shove it through from the basement side, if they get at it with their claws, all they're going to do is pull it underneath the door and make it tighter, and make it a tighter fit. So even less of a chance for something to come through. But then I shoved the towel under there, and then we have a door that leads outside in the basement. I went out that door and came around to the front back into the house. But I have a camera. I have a camera at the bottom of my stairs, facing the door that leads outside. So in case somebody decides to break into our house through that door, they will instantly get seen, and I'll have the video. But here, I actually sent Skizzle a video. Let's see if I can share this on screen or on stream here. There's no audio. There's no audio to this. But this was taken at 3:03 this morning. So this door right here leads outside. The stairs are behind this wall, right behind my head here. So yeah, it's kind of odd, but the stairs go this direction, up towards our main floor and our kitchen. But this is the basement. So this is what was going on downstairs. And of course it's not in HD. And why is it not playing? Son of a bitch, it's not playing at all. What the fuck is going on? Okay, well, hold on. Son of a bitch. VLC is over on my gaming monitor. And of course, VLC doesn't like to be fucking streamed. Crap. It just doesn't want to. VLC does not like having its video shared. Open with media player. Media player should. There we go. There he goes. Flying around. He's in the staircase now. I got this rope light that's plugged in right here. It goes up the handrail. So there's at least one you can see flying around, and you can see him way over on the right hand side over by the windows. You can see him flying around there, or it's shadow because I have the lights on down there. But there he goes, back up the staircase. And at one point in time in the video, you actually see two of them flying in frame. So there was at least two in my basement. But with the amount of bats that were up in the attic, and one managed to find its way down into the basement a few months ago, and then another one managed to find its way down into the basement and into our living space last night, and two more got down into the basement. more are going to keep getting down into the basement. They're freaking out up there, trying to figure out how the fuck to get out any way they can. So I just read your message about being right back. Did you see that video? Or do you want me to show it again? Um So yeah, needless to say, you did not see it. This is at the bottom of my steps. That door right there leads outside, and the stairway. See, one just flew up into the stairway, going up to our living space, up to the main floor. And then it just flew out, flew right up in front of the camera right there. But this is just a small clip. I watched for a few minutes last night, and I managed to see 2 bats at the same time on the camera. So I mean, with just this clip, you only see one flying around, but I saw 2 bats, and it wasn't a bat and its shadow, which I mean, you see the shadow of that one, but no, physically saw 2 fucking bats on the camera. But you know, that means just last night, 3 managed to get from the attic down into the basement, and then 1 a few weeks back. So 4 have managed to figure out how to get from the attic, bypassing the main floor and getting into the basement. And now that the guy put that one-way door, they're trying to figure out how to fucking get out. They're, I guess, kind of stupid, you know, but they did eventually figure out the fucking door, and they started to get outside. Let's see here. I pulled the camera. I pulled the SD card out of the camera, and because I wanted to see on my monitor, you know, on my computer instead of on my phone, exactly what the hell was going on outside. Uh, why is my Windows key not fucking working? So I have video of them outside last night flying around, and they were trying to get back in, and they were unable to. But I mean, they were going fucking crazy last night trying to get back into the attic. Where desktop 16. We'll do the 5 o'clock hour. This is the corner of my house right here. This right here, this side is the front of my house. This over here is the side of the house, and the roof goes up that direction. So the bats are basically coming out right about in the middle of the frame here. So they're coming out like right in this area right here. Yeah, and as the sun started getting, brighter and brighter, it made it easier for them to see. Let me go a few minutes ahead. So right about here, you can kind of see every once in a while a little bit of glowing. That's their fucking eyes. But yeah, they're trying to fly back in here and they can't. So they fly on off. I mean, look how close my neighbor's house is. But in between my house and my neighbor's house is our driveway and a strip of grass 4 feet wide. I mean, it's 15 feet, 15, 18 feet in between our houses. I guarantee you, once they're out of our house, they're going to go right to his house. He's got a giant hole. You could stick a fucking basketball in the hole that he's got in the side of his house that leads into his attic. I told him about it 2 years ago. I said a raccoon or a squirrel ripped off your fucking fascia and you're gonna have, animals in your fucking attic. And he's like, well, it is what it is. And now it's daytime. The lights on the front porch are about to turn off. This is right at 6 o'clock. Now you can see them flying back up there and trying to get back in. Right there in the middle, like right here, is the one-way door. It's that black spot right at my fingertip. So they're trying to fly back up into that really dark spot, which is where they were getting in, but this door is over that, and they can't figure out how they just can't get back in. They really want back in. Yeah. And they'll go up there and they'll hang out for a minute and then they fly off because they just can't get back in. I mean, it's kind of sad because it's like, their family is in there, and that's why they're protected and they can't evict the bats during certain times of the year. They just had babies. So there's babies up in our attic. And they, the pest control people, they can't move them until the babies are old enough to be moved, to get them kicked out. So it's like, well, these guys are now out and, their fucking babies are still inside. So it's kind of sad, but it's like, get the fuck out of my house. Yeah, they go up into that dark corner, that dark peak up there, and that's where they would get in. But the door, they're landing on the door, but they can't get back in. So kind of sad. I agree. Get out and don't come back no more. Fuck on out of here. Yeah, yeah. I mean, gotta get rid of them. It's a health hazard. Unfortunately, what they've done up there is um it's got to be, it's got to be taken care of. It's got to be cleaned up, and all that. But luckily the guy he was like, he gave me two estimates. One, to do the seal up of the house and the eviction. Sealing up the house, that way they don't find ways to come back in, and then getting them out. The second part of the estimate, the second estimate that he gave me was going up into the attic and cleaning up all of their mess, all of the bat shit, ripping out all the insulation, sanitizing everything, putting down new insulation, vacuuming, just going up there and cleaning up the attic, making it a usable space again. But he gave me that estimate and was like, if you're not going to use your attic, which we are not, we have absolutely no reason to go up there for any reason. He's like, here's how much it would cost for us to do it. But if you're not going to use your attic, you can put this off. It's up there, and after they're gone, the it will start to break down and it won't go away, but it won't bother us down here. If it was in the basement and the smells were coming up, that direction, then yeah, it would be a problem. But he said, it's up there, the animal, your cats aren't going to get up there. So, you're not going to go up there. You can put this off, and we're like, good, because that was like another $4,000 to have them go up there, pull out all the insulation, clean up all the back guano and urine, and sanitize, put down, new barrier plastic and new insulation. And like, well, if my mom ever decides to sell the house, then that's going to have to be disclosed. Either A, she's going to have to do it, or B, she's going to have to disclose it to the potential buyers, and if an offer is made on the house, then she will have to get it taken care of and it'll get taken out of the price of the house. So yeah, as of right now, you know, we don't have to do it. Yeah, four grand. $4,000. Hold on, I actually have the estimate right here. Attic insulation removal, $2,331. Attic insulation cap, putting new insulation back in, $4,100. Contaminant area, combination of plastic walls, zip walls, tarps, you know, to prevent fecal matter and other contaminants from getting into the air on carpets, walls, blah blah blah, $500. And then a $600 dumpster rental. I'm sorry, wasn't $4,000. It's $7,600 to clean up the attic. So he's like, yeah, it's expensive. So, but if you're not going to use the space, you can put it off. We're like, good, yeah, because neither one of us want to spend $7,600 to clean up a space that we're not going to use. But the work that they did, so what they actually did here, bat eviction, August 15th, that was $300. That was to put the door up and like getting them out of the house. That's $300. Crack and crevice, they went around the entire house, sealed up every crack and crevice where bats and other critters, mice, you know, squirrels, raccoons, possums, anything that could possibly get into the house, except for like, you know, we still get, you know, we're gonna get like, you know, ants and shit like that, you know, the little stuff, you know, anything bigger than, you know, a fucking mouse is gonna have a hard time getting in the house. That was $1,700. Screens on our attic windows, that was $400. Roof guard covers for our vents that are up on the roof, that was $800. And then a magnetic dryer vent cover on the side of the house, that was $150. So just for sealing up the house and getting the bats out of the fucking house was $3,500. $3,500 to seal it up and get them out, and then another almost $8,000 to clean up their fucking mess. Is there any way you could take a colony of bats to small claims court? Fucking crazy.
Good work. Just a few left.
That camera's really fucking mean. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Um, hold on. I'm gonna see if I can show you. I'm gonna stick my camera out this window and see if I can show you the hole that he's got in his side of his house. New attic living space. Yeah, I'm thinking they may already be up there too. I mean, that's just too convenient for them, you know, to not be in there already. I mean, the entrance to our attic where they were going in and out to that hole in, like, the distance between the entrance and exit of our attic where they were going in and out to the hole in his attic, 20 feet, 25 feet. I mean, it's literally right there. Oh, you couldn't hear me? I had my... Oh, you know what? My headset microphone isn't working. Why is my headset microphone not working? Testing. No. Still not working. What the f... That is so bizarre. Like the side tone when I put the microphone down, I can hear myself in my headset. It's got a feature called side tone, which allows me to hear myself, and I can turn that down using the volume rocker over here on the side. So I know the microphone itself is working and everything is good in OBS. It should be there, but it's not. It's not. OBS isn't registering it, but it's set up correctly. It's set up as an audio source, so that's weird.
License and registration, please.
But yeah, what I was saying is where there's like a white board that's on an angle on the side of his house, right where it met the corner where the brick is, right behind his gutter. He's got a hole. I swear it's big enough for a fucking a raccoon to go in, because I got a picture of a raccoon with its head sticking out of it, basically smiling at me for the fucking picture. So if a fucking raccoon can squeeze its fat ass into that hole, come down the roof and climb on in there, I mean, there's squirrels, raccoons, birds, bats, anything can fit in there.
Okay, looks like things are somewhat under control.
I thought you said the raft was secure.
It was. Let's go. Maybe it's not as bad
And
as
it's
it looks.
and it's an open hole. It's not
Love
even
the
like
optimism.
half-ass
But in my
covered or
experience,
anything. I mean, it.
When it looks bad,
I could go in there
it's
and
usually worse.
just jam my arm into it. I ain't going to, but
Yuri!
I'm flipping!
Gotcha. Hold on! You okay?
Yeah.
Welcome to the party! Just in time for the fire! Looks like we made parole, boys!
Why is he letting everyone out?
I'll head for the main control center and see how bad the situation is.
Got it. I'll go join the party.
but yeah, I called the guy. It was like, yeah,
Everyone just quietly go back.
we got him down in our basement now.
Okay? Please?
I'm gonna cut you, spider!
And he's like, yeah, you might just want to avoid going into the basement this weekend. And I was like, well, shit, man, I got fucking laundry to do. I was gonna barbecue, and our deep freezer's down there, so all of the fucking, frozen meat is down there. All of my my Mountain Dews are down there. I have to keep my Mountain Dews in the refrigerator in the basement because I can lock the basement door and keep Vladimir out of there. I used to keep him in the refrigerator upstairs, but now he just goes in and helps himself, and he will literally smash an entire bottle of Mountain Dew Code Red and then put the bottle in the recycle bin and act like nothing happened. Whenever I put an empty bottle into the recycle can, I squeeze the air out of it. I squeeze the air out of it and I make it small. I recycle, so I, try to make, everything, make as much room in there as possible, but he does not. So if there's a bottle in there that doesn't have the air squeezed out of it, I know that he drank it. But he's gotten a little fucking smart about it. He's got a thermos, right? Or like a water bottle. He will drink his Hawaiian punch out of his water bottle, and then he will get my soda and slowly pour it in. So instead of walking around with a bottle of my soda, he's walking around with his water bottle full of Mountain Dew. I didn't know that he was doing this until I caught him on camera one time. He was sitting on his bed and he had his water bottle open, and he was slowly pouring my Mountain Dew into his water bottle. And I was like, damn, this kid's got fucking balls, man, because he was doing it on his bed. All he had to do was just slip just a little bit, and Mountain Dew would have been all over his bed. But he did not spill a single drop. I was shocked. Speaking of, he just asked me for some Cheetos. So, unfortunately, I want a fucking soda. I brought an extra one of these upstairs yesterday, and this is all I've had to drink today. All of my sodas are downstairs. And if we want to go downstairs now, I don't want to open up the door and go downstairs. If I want to go into the basement, I have to walk around and go down through the door outside. Yeah, he was careful and calculated. It's fucking, he's not as stupid as you think he is. I'll be right back. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to open up the door leading down into the basement, because that'll just, I'd disrupt the towel and everything. So we want to go down into the basement. I guess I could go out the patio door and go down the patio stairs and go in through the basement door. Or I can go out the front door and go around the driveway, down the driveway into the backyard, but just usually, when I get up in the morning, I'll go down into the basement and I'll get, like 2 or 3 Mountain Dews, and I'll put them in the refrigerator upstairs. As long as I'm awake, he doesn't do that shit. He won't steal my sodas out of the refrigerator if I'm awake. But if I'm sleeping, he'll come up and he'll make sure that I'm sleeping, and then he'll go steal my sodas. Hey!
That doesn't sound good.
Oh no, that sounds great.
Rhino?
Hope you like surprise, Spider!
Surprise? What is he talking about?
Unexpected power surge detected. Incident response team required. Electrical catastrophic event detect fire containment system offline.
Hey, what's your status?
Me? Just trapped in a prison with every criminal I put away in my life.
This is too good to be true.
Scorpion, can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and it was business. Ah!
Binary generator offline.
He always finds time to be funny. I keep forgetting to do this. Oh, that costs two. You bitch. Okay, well, I'm always below half health, so that should help.
Power rerouted to backup gen.
Alright, halfway through. Okay, okay.
Lost you for a second there. You okay?
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
Camera system's almost up. I'll give you a sit rep soon.
Okay, I'll keep tracking Electro.
Cell block C. Initiate emergency. Cell block C. Power. Cell block C. Breach cell block A. Initiate.
Phew.
Whoa! Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase.
Gotta stop this guy.
Can't stop me. But I'm flattered that you still try.
Tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer.
Gotcha.
Vulture!
Long time no see. We're going to have so much fun.
Sorry, no time to talk!
Still with me, huh?
No!
I scratched my ear and I fell into the water. Pay attention, bro.
Sorry, no time to talk!
Still with me, huh?
Okay.
No!
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped.
Kind of dark. I can't figure out exactly where I should be going.
Sorry, no time to talk!
Still with me, huh?
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped, including Martin Lee. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts.
What? I said that it was so dark I couldn't figure out which direction I was supposed to go.
Electro! Stop! How do you like my new suit? Dashing. Where'd you get it?
Oh, it's because I was supposed to follow him, and I guess maybe he got too far away, and I guess that was enough to fail the mission. Like, he got away. I don't think that this guy is being rendered correctly, because I have also seen other characters where, like, there was one just a few minutes back, maybe like 20 minutes ago, half hour ago, where his arms, everything else was rendered properly, his outfit was rendered properly, but his arms were just pure white. So it's kind of reminiscent of those fucking searchlights, the spotlights being giant cones, and I just don't think that it's being rendered correctly.
Remember, he said not to kill him.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all if you don't want to.
We definitely want.
But I could be wrong.
First and final warning. Stay out of our way.
Each of you has a job to do. Your debts will be repaid when we're done. Go!
Oh, so now he's the leader of a crew? This fucking old dorky man. I'm kind of glad I didn't have to fucking fight them all at the same goddamn time, because I don't think my hands are ready for that kind of thumb action. Six, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Octopus. Okay, Octavius. Norman Osborn. A name you can trust. So,
All these years.
I'm going to be streaming for about another 20 minutes or...
It's over, Norman. Time to give them the truth.
Yeah, I think my hands can handle that kind of thumb action. We have got to go to the grocery store and get a box of kitty litter. Because we literally have none. My mom was kind of hoping to be able to make what we have last until tomorrow. That way, you know, we can just get it while we're doing our normal weekend shopping. But there's just no fucking way. We have to go get kitty litter tonight.
This is Mary Jane Watson with the Daily Bugle special report on the bioterror attack. As of this hour, the number of
Jesus.
you okay? Is approaching half a million.
Fine.
There is still
Can
no
you,
update from the NBC
can you
on
pass us?
time
But she stops, she clocks out at 20 minutes after 4, so I still have about a half an hour.
By Sable International, who maintain tight security over all transit points. Throughout the city, police and Sable agents continue to battle with Rikers and Raft escapees. Meanwhile, Mayor Osborn has gone on record blaming Spider-Man for the prison break and citywide sickness, and branding him a fugitive. But he has yet to provide evidence, and many believe the mayor is just deflecting blame, since an exclusive report by the Bugle revealed that this disease originated in a secret, unregulated Oscorp laboratory here in Manhattan. Mayor Osborn insists that Oscorp...
Yeah, I don't know who Mary Jane was modeled after, but after finding out that she was voiced by Laura Bailey, all I can hear now is Abby from The Last of Us. She does not look anything like Laura Bailey or Abby from the game, but it's the exact same voice.
Dr. Octavius, why? How did I let this happen?
Just got a call from the hospital. They said you went AWOL.
I need to get back to work.
The doctor said you still have 14 broken bones.
Which means I have 192 non-broken ones. Thanks for taking care of me, by
I'd
the way.
like to know who the
hard part was
face was modeled after, because she's cute as hell.
Target, you know.
I humbly accept the honor. What is happening to our city, Yuri?
I don't know. Feels like the end of the world.
Crime.
Maybe it is.
Uh-oh. Well, shit. Well, hopefully. Well, I know it auto saved. I know it auto saved. So hopefully I should just load right in, sitting right there on that perch. Hopefully. Damn it! Are you fucking kidding me? Don't fucking tell me that I'm not going to be able to finish this game. Yeah, like the glitching that I've already had, it's finally caught up, and now the game's like, yeah, we just can't go any further. I'm gonna try moving as soon as the fucking game loads in and get off that fucking perch. Fuck! All right. I'm gonna unplug the external hard drive. I'm gonna plug it back in. And repair. Oh, excuse me. I really want a soda. Don't feel like walking outside and down into the basement to go get one. What do you think the odds are that that fixed it? Come on! Yeah, I got my fingers crossed. Yeah, throwing up gang signs. Shit. I swear if it won't let me continue on past this point, I'm gonna be really upset. I bet you it ain't gonna tell me anything, but I'm gonna search this error code. Um, the suggested solution: restarting, reinstalling, rebuild your database to clean up the files. That should get rid of it. The code persists, contact support. Well, F me in the A. I will go ahead and do that. Rebuild the database, I suppose. Folder. Yeah, contact customer support. Tell them you didn't buy the game and hacked your console. They'll definitely help you. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like it's still under warranty. And hacking your console is not illegal. It's my property. You know, if I want to chuck it out the fucking window and into my pool, you know, I can do that. I just have to remember how to get into safe mode. Hey, hey, first shot. Yeah, they always say it could take a few hours, but I might take a few minutes. Usually it's pretty quick, like within a minute or two. Have the headset on. I ain't listening. Yeah, see, 3 minutes, and it's moving pretty fast. But see, I don't think that it does anything to the. It's not like rebuilding the database on the extended storage, you know, my external hard drive. I do see the light on the external hard drive blinking, but it's not like it's a read write blink. It's just like saying, hey, a blink every 5 seconds or so, saying, hey, letting me know that it's connected. Maybe some information is being transferred, but not like when you read and write on it. I mean, it blinks really, really fast. It's not doing that. So I think when they rebuild the database, it's just the internal hard drive with the system files, the PlayStation software itself. I suppose. And now I have to run the jailbreak again. Network interface, we're going to use the bridged. This should work first try. I did get an IP address. Stage 1 complete. This may take an attempt or two, but it actually did it on the first shot. First fucking shot. Amazing. My games should populate. There we go. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. Yeah, the jailbreak usually never works on the first try. So I think I think this game I actually played on PS3. I think it was originally a PS3 game. It's either this game or it was this one. I'm not sure. One of these two Turtle games I played on the PS3 and beat on the PS3. But then I found that they released it for the PS4. I was like, "Oh, I'll play it again." Updated graphics? Hell yeah. Where the hell is Spider-Man? Oh. I'm looking for text, not the actual spider. If this doesn't work now, then I'm gonna turn off the patches and see if it'll boot without the patches. I don't even know what the patches are. I know what one of the patches is. One of them is the 60 frames per second patch. I can't remember what the other patch is. But if it doesn't allow me to continue here, then I will try to disable those patches. Well, I will disable those patches. Try it again. Aside from that, I'm out of ideas. Fuck. It looks like the yeah, I rebuilt the database and it deleted the homebrew store. Of a bit. Good luck fixing it. I have to head out. All right, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna play around with this for a minute and then I'm gonna end too. But thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. Do appreciate you spending some of your afternoon with me. And now I have to re-download the PlayStation or the homebrew store. Take it easy, man. install it. 4? Yeah, oh, you know what? It's probably because I have the internet. I didn't even think about that. It says it's installed, but it's not. Or graphic artist is. Y'all got any of them graphic artist designs? Um, Spider-Man has been crashing on me. And I rebuilt the database, and that basically is like a light reset of the console. The jailbreak remained, that did not get deleted. But Yeah, it just kept crashing. I just completed Act 2. I'm like 54% of the game complete, and as soon as the game loads in, it immediately crashes. And now I can't find the homebrew store. So I downloaded it on my computer, put it on a thumb drive, and then got it over plugged into the PlayStation. There's you can't even fucking see it. What the hell is going on? Why is you can hear it? Seriously, what the hell is going on? Deactivate the video source, reactivate it. Nothing. I just put it into rest mode. I did not mean to do that. I meant to fucking reboot. Now I have to wait for it to fucking go into rest mode, and then I'm gonna power it up again and reboot it. It's an inconvenience. I was actually getting ready to get off anyway, but I would have liked to have continued playing. I got to run to the store. I was wanting to continue playing after I got back, but if I can't, if the game is going to keep crashing, then that's just going to piss me off. Coming out of rest mode, hopefully. Will I see something on? And Got it set up for Wi-Fi and not the fucking jailbreak. God damn it. And it's still not showing up on the screen. Let me disconnect. It still isn't coming back. Something's wrong with OBS because now it's not letting me click on file and go into the settings.